Well, hello, fellow people. So, I want to try this from another angle. These Americans that we have to reside with that are breaking the law, it still just is going to forever blow my mind. So, I just thought I'd take you guys to the travel advisory section of what the government produces on their website. And this is funny. I'm waiting for the map to generate. I tried twice, and it doesn't. They can't do anything right or thoroughly. Huh. I always have flashbacks of how poorly ran the post office is. It's the only entity that is in the red in the billions. Last I checked, 8 billion, and it can still operate. But anyway, I did a little filter instead because I wanted to just see a screenshot, a snapshot of a map, uh, a worldwide map, but it wouldn't generate. So I just decided to filter. And so these are the kinds of crimes and the activity that are going on in these places. And I happen to think that a lot of people, when they actually travel abroad, they don't actually look for travel warnings, like at all. So let me give you a rundown of some of the scariest places, and level 4 is the highest you can go. Afghanistan. Remember the list of all the food stamp benefits and a breakout of all the nationalities that are receiving it that are ahead of Americans in Afghanistan is the number one. That's actually really, really shocking to me. But kidnapping and hostage. So, and then crime and all the other things. Just keep these little columns in mind. These are the reasons why we vet people. I don't think you get the region in which Afghanistan is and the beliefs and the whole structure is very different than America. It's not to be played with because these people, believe it or not, they have allegiance towards one another. Unlike Americans who have been successfully divided, we have no pride, no veneration for our own damn country. And we also think that we have to supply the happiness to the world, the salvation to the world. We don't. I don't know how it got to be. If you're against war, stay out of it. Get out of their way. Let them do their thing. We got a whole lot of crap to fix. So let's go to number 2. There's about five, so it's five on each. There's about 20 places. Oh, and I love this. These government people that they contract to build their websites. Why didn't that go back up? You got to scroll back up. Anyway, so Gaza. Please go there, Gays for Gaza. You'll have a ball, I promise you. And here we are again, Haiti. They don't eat the chickens. They don't eat the swans. They don't eat the cats. We got videos of a guy snatching a cat off of somebody's porch. And then, oh my gosh, I think when I looked at it last, it was 11.4 million Haitis total. And 45 dyslexia, 45% of them actually believe in voodoo and witchcraft and all of that crap. They are just survivalists. That is the nicest way I can say it. And when you're a survivalist, you'll do any damn thing. Savages, savages. We know those places, Iran, Iraq. It's funny. When we were in the Persian Gulf, we did. We got a chance to trek through Iraq. But we were with the military, so I saw a different side of Iraq. I wouldn't mess with it either. Kidnapping and hostage taking. Kidnapping and hostage. I just can't believe how many people will travel outside of the U.S. and they probably don't check this website or anything like that. Your consulate, your embassies, they give you alerts. They tell you where not to go. So some of these stories I see, I'm kind of like, you didn't know where you were? Anyway, let's see. Let's see. We got some more familiar ones here. But the kidnapping. How do you go a place where you could potentially on vacation be kidnapped? What's the matter, you? Somalia. There they are again. There they are again. I just saw 3 by her own admission. That Ilan chick. She's got so much visceral for this country. I don't know why she's still here. But she says it out of her mouth at least 3 times. It's on tape. She is here in Minnesota for Somalians. They don't want to be a part of America. And why wouldn't we vet people like that? If the American dream is what you're shooting for, then why the fuck are you turning it into Somalia, Minnesota, Dearborn? The call to prayer. Mm-mm-mm. And last but not least, where the gangs aren't, Venezuela. More kidnappings, more, and we saw them kicking in those doors in that city in what was it, Aurora. Kick terrorism. That's terrorizing, and they were doing this to old American people. Okay, y'all better wake up, Yemen. That's a given. That's a given, and we just got them roaming freely, and dumbass Americans right now who hate Donald Trump so much they'd rather put their lives and your life in jeopardy. It has to end.